blind spots are what end up killing our executive performance. Anytime our team comes together, it is our blind spots that become the dysfunction of the team. Instead of operating in powerful vulnerability, we're operating in our ego-driven insecurities. When we look at a team's ability to function at a high level together, we have to look at what first gets in the way of an individual showing up at their highest level. And an individual who is not aware of their blind spots, is not working on targeting their blind spots, is going to be someone who shows up in a team environment with toxic behaviors. Most of those toxic behaviors come from an inability, because it's a blind spot, an inability to know what are the emotional drivers behind their toxic behaviors. A lack of self-awareness equals a lack of self-management or self-mastery. And so when an executive is triggered, what shows up in the room is all of their insecurities. And that insecurity can come out in very toxic, dysfunctional behavior, demonstrating a lack of respect, disrespectful language, an ability to make proper decisions, even going quiet or withholding information. When we want to solve for the dysfunctions of a team, we begin at the individual level, and then we progress to being able to showing up as a team in the space of powerful vulnerability. See, blind spots aren't just blind to the individual. Blind spots are also blind to your peers. Even though we might think we know all, most of the time when someone is showing up with toxic behavior, we tell a story that suits us as to why that behavior is showing up, and we'll make the fundamental attribution error. They're an asshole, they're an idiot, they're lazy. We blame what we see on a character flaw. But instead, what's usually happening is we're actually blind to what is beneath the surface of their dysfunctional behavior. Why are we in disagreement with each other? Each of us has some sort of vulnerability, some sort of insecurity, a lack of awareness to an emotional driver that's showing up there. And until we address it individually, we can't address it together. But together, we have an opportunity for powerful vulnerability, which is revealing the fact that we are in an insecurity, revealing the fact that we are having an emotional disruption that's driving a toxic behavior. Being able to call it out amongst our peers holds ourselves accountable to it, but it also alerts everyone else to, hey, I need some help. I need your help. I need your understanding. After all, teamwork is helping each other. We would do it on a team that plays a sport. Why wouldn't we also do it on a team that is playing the infinite game of your organization? If you're looking for an executive summit, an executive retreat, the blind spot protocol unlocks a team transformation that very few people are willing to take. And it's often because they're hearing, I have to be vulnerable and share where those vulnerabilities are coming from. That makes me uncomfortable. But when you think about how a team of the highest quality functions, it's because everyone is aware of the vulnerabilities and everyone is invested in either closing their own while also helping to close others. They're working together. They are highly functional. And so what ends up happening is performance transforms to a whole new level. Not just results, yes, results, but results come from other things. They come from the other functional things, that there are high levels of respect and open communication, strong, deep levels of trust, vulnerability to express and talk about ideas, a willingness to be wrong and work through, to be creative and innovative, to come up with solutions together, to tap into the strengths of each other while not being ego-driven. You know, if someone else is right, that must mean I'm wrong. That means they're more valuable and I'm less valuable. That's all the stuff that makes a team dysfunctional. We have to get over ourselves in order to be able to work well with each other.